Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Brad's Angling Adventures. As you can see, I'm going to do a little review on these loop tyres you see in front of us. You've seen this one before in the previous video, which is the Matchman loop tyre with the disgorger at one end, and this one is the Ringers loop tyre, which has got a small end and a large end, so you get two different size loops. Now, as you can see, I've tied 3 hook lengths there. They're all exactly the same line, same hooks, everything. This one is tied with the Matchman loop tyre. As you can see, you get a nice neat loop with it. This one is tied with the small end of the Ringers loop tyre, as you can see. Also a nice neat loop. This one is tied with the large end of the Ringers loop tyre, and which gives you, as you can see, another nice neat loop. Now let's see if there's any difference between the sizes of the loops on the Matchman hook tyre and the Ringers hook tyre. Well, to me, guys, they look very similar, if not exactly the same. So they both tie the same size loop by the looks of it. Let's now see the difference in size between the large on the Ringers and the small on the Ringers. See what sort of difference you got there. There you go. As you can see, both tie a nice neat loop. Not a massive difference, but I don't know, it's probably about another half, to be honest, of the size of the loop. So yeah, good size loop. So probably if you struggle a bit with the smaller loops, the larger end of the Ringers loop tyre might be beneficial to you. Also, another feature of the Ringers loop tyre is they say it floats. So as you can see, in true Blue Peter fashion, I've got a bowl of water here, which I made earlier, and we'll stick the Ringers one in, see if it floats, which it does. So let's also see if the Matchman one does. There you go, your Matchman one floats as well. But Ringers do say that the floating feature is a thing on their loop tyre, so it's up to you guys really which sort of one you go for. Depends if you want your loops bigger, I suppose. Then you go for the Ringers one, so you've got the choice. If you're alright with the smaller loops, then either or really. Just as a little bit of info for you, as you can see, I've got my laptop in front of me, and we can see that on eBay, by the looks of it, I'm thinking that as you can see on the right here, the Ringer's loop tyre. I've looked at the description, and by the looks of it, I think you get just one loop tyre for the £1.50 and 99p postage. Whereas on the left here, as you can see, the Matchman one, by the looks of it on the description, you get both of these, which this one is a hook tyre on its own, and then you've got this one which is your hook tyre and disgorger all in one, and that is £2.60 with free postage. So basically guys, the choice is yours, depending on what sort of thing you want and the size loops that you need to tie, really. As you can see, they seem to be both as good as each other. Both tie good loops, very neat. When using the Ringer's one, it did seem a bit easier, to be honest, to use. These parts here, they seemed a bit smoother than the Matchman one, to be honest. So me personally, probably the Ringer's one for me, as I don't use that disgorger anyway. I use a separate disgorger which I hang around my neck on a lanyard. So for me, I'd probably use the Ringer's one, as I say, these parts here seem a bit smoother than the Matchman one. But as I say, the choice is yours, guys. Hope this has helped you out a bit. Don't forget, when tying your knots, always moisten your knots, because if you don't moisten your knots, it does weaken the knot. So until the next video, tight lines, and I'll see you in the next one.